Hello and a very warm welcome to this Karatbars introduction presented by myself, Brian McGinty, Karatbars VIP Business Partner since 2013, and this video has been recorded on May the 26th, 2016. The purpose of this video is really simple. Registration on the Karatbars website for customers and affiliates is completely free and without obligation. All the information I'm about to give you is freely available on the website, so you can register and find out all this information for yourself. The reason we record this video is some people like to find out some of the information before they actually register with the company. So part one, I'm going to focus on the customer side of the business, and I'll give you some company information, talk about why owning gold is so important. I will go through the product range, explain how delivery and storage works. I will then talk about Karatbars prices and the difference between spot price and retail price. I'll then show you how you can buy 24 karat 999.9 gold today from Karatbars for as little as €43. That's $48 or 34 pounds per gram. And if you're happy with all that, I'll show you how you can make a purchase. Part two then, we'll talk about the business partner role. I'll show you how you can get paid if you do decide to become a business partner. And at the very end, I am going to ask you to get back to your referrer. That is the person who told you about this video. There may be a link underneath this video. If there is no link, you may need to get back to the person who sent you here today. Overall, our company objective is we're looking for new customers and business partners. Currently, we have around about 400,000 customers and business partners in 120 countries. When I started with the business in 2013, we had 60,000 in 57 countries, so huge growth in the past 3 years alone. Our next target is 1 million. 1% of UK and Irish market, for example, would give us 500,000 customers alone. 1% of the USA market would give us 2.5 million customers, and we operate in 118 other countries. Who am I? I've been working with direct sales companies for over 20 years, various multinationals in the UK, Ireland and across Europe. I've worked as a sales trainer, manager, coach and mentor. As I said, I've been with the company since 2013. It's my sole business. And I run an independent training and support desk for over 8,000 business partners and customers in 100 countries. As you can see in the pictures there, we do live meetings in various places around the world. If someone can't get to a live meeting, if it's not convenient, then this video is a really easy way for you to see what the company is all about in the comfort of your own home. Who are Karatbars International? We're a 6-year-old German private debt-free e-commerce company owned by Mr. Harold Seitz, who you can see on the right. In 2015, Harold was appointed Senator by the German Federal Association for Economic Development and Foreign Trade. And Harold's mission, or company mission, is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world, and at a price point everyone can afford. We have bricks and mortar offices. If you'd like to visit our head office, it's in Walhingershausen, Germany. You can see the address there on the left, the address for the Dubai office is on the right, and just as early as this year, we have now opened offices in Singapore. If you'd like to meet the team, do get a chance to go to Germany, go to Stuttgart and meet them. That's them on the picture on the left. If you'd like to lift your telephone now and give the office a call, you can. The support staff are fantastic. Picture on the top right there, we can see myself in the centre. That's Harold Seitz to my left, the company owner, and to my right is Mr. Thomas Schreiner. And that was a picture taken back in 2013 when I made a visit over to the office myself. If you don't want to give the office a call and you want to send in an email support ticket, just send it to support@karatbars.com. Now, why own gold in the first place? Well, let's talk about that for a second. Well, number one, gold is a hedge against inflation. Now, what does that mean? Well, if we take a look at the picture on the right, you can see a picture of a brand new truck in 1950. Ford pickup truck would have been $1,095 or 30 ounces of gold. Now let's imagine you put that away in a drawer and you took that back out again in 2015. Well, that 30 ounces of gold would still buy you a brand new Ford truck if you turned it into today's currency, but the $1,095 would be no use to you because it would now cost $32,900. And that's why people save in gold, because gold is a store of value. It holds on to its value. Unlike paper money, which basically evaporates every year that you're holding on to it. The value of what you can buy from it evaporates. If you own gold and you're in possession of gold, it's a pension you're in control of. It's affordable when you compare it to property. It's easy to store. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's very easy to liquidate because you can sell gold to anyone and anywhere in any country in the world. It's a store of wealth, as we see from the pickup truck. It doesn't require any maintenance. So if you did have a property, for example, you'd have maintenance on the property, you'd have tenants and all those sorts of things. So you don't need to worry about any of that. You can go on holidays, it'll still be there when you come back. And on top of that, it's indestructible. So let's imagine your house burnt down, or if you had a classic car collection and it burnt down, well, if you had your gold sitting in your house and it burnt down, the gold will be there in the ashes whenever the flames go out. The important thing about owning gold, especially in 2016 in the current economic climate, is we're not relying on banks or government to fulfill promises and pay us pensions and things like that. Let's imagine you're a gold saver. Let's do a little example. If you'd started saving paper money $300 a month from 1992 to 2012, you would have saved $72,000. That $72,000 now in purchasing power would only be worth $56,000 in real terms. That means you would have a $16,000 loss. Let's take a look at if you'd saved in gold $300 a month from 1992 to 2012, you would have saved $72,000 in gold. But if you turned that back, the grams or gold back into money again, then the purchasing power of that gold today would be in 2012 would have been $236,000. That's $164,000 profit. And that's simply from saving in a tangible asset, which is gold. That's $180,000 of difference. So which would you rather be on? Which side would you rather be on? Would you rather be in the side of saving in paper money, or would you rather be in the side of saving on gold? Another myth we hear all the time, people say it to me every day, is that gold is going down in price. Well, let's take a look at history. Let's take a look at 1805, $19 an ounce, 1905, $20 an ounce, 1945, $37, by 1975, $139, 1995, now 20 years ago, $387 an ounce, in 2005 it was $513 an ounce, and in 2016 it's over $1,200 an ounce. So where do you think it's going to be in 2025? Whenever people say to you the price of gold's going down, I often say to people, what makes you think that? And they really don't know. They heard it on the TV, or they thought they read it in a newspaper somewhere. Tell people to go and take a look at the facts. Look at onlygold.com. You can see the real figures about gold going up or down in price. Let's break it down a little bit further. There's different currencies on here. Let's just concentrate on the US dollar. 2001, we can see that gold increased by 2% that year, 2002 24%, 2003 21%, 2004 5%, so on and so forth. If we go right down to the bottom, we can see that the average over the years up to 2016 is an average of 11% a year. The total return in that time would be 351.3%. So yes, gold does go up and down in value over a period of time, but over a longer period of time, and we've seen it from 1805, and now you can see it from 2001 to today, we can see it averages around about 11% a year. Now, what is your money insurance? Another good reason for owning gold. What if the internet went off tomorrow? What if someone hacked your bank account? What proof do you have you ever had any money in there? What would you do if the ATM stopped working? Capital controls come in. This has happened in Greece this year. The bank. What if you do if the banks closed their doors? It happened in Cyprus last year. Or the value of your money crashed. BHS in the UK have just found there's a £570 million black hole in their pension pot. That's over $1 billion. $1 billion missing from pensions. That's pensions people are just not going to get paid. Money they thought they were saving that's not there anymore. It's happening over and over in many companies all around the world. What would you do if there was hyperinflation? If you don't know what hyperinflation is, it's the value of your money getting out of control. It happens all the time. It's actually happened in 21 countries in the past 25 years. What would you do if there was a bail-in? If you've never heard of a bail-in, it's completely legal. It just happened in Austria this year. The bank was going to go under. The government wouldn't bail the bank out, so the bank decided to take the money out of their customers' accounts in order to keep the bank afloat. Completely legal, and they're allowed to do it. And what would you do if there was negative interest rates? Well, they're already here. We have negative interest rates in the Eurozone, in Japan, in Switzerland, Sweden and Denmark already. This is not me dealing in maybes or might be's. This is facts. This is happening right around the world right now at the moment, and everyone has their faith put in the little plastic card in their wallet. The Governor of the Bank of England has said just a couple of months ago, Mr. Mervyn King, he was the Governor of the Bank of England for years, he said that another economic crash is certain. And he said it will come sooner rather than later. He's not saying it might be or it could be. He's saying a financial crash has to happen. The UK is in £1.6 trillion of debt. The US government is in $19 trillion of debt. It's a huge debt bubble and it has to burst at some time. Now, experts already advise buying gold. If you take a look at Robert Kiyosaki or Mike Maloney, they've always advised turning your dollars into gold. And that's what we're really helping people to do at Karatbars International. We're helping the average person turn their paper money into gold. Banks are also buying huge amounts of gold at the moment. We'll take a look at Goldman Sachs. In the past 12 months have bought 3.2 tons of physical gold. HSBC have bought 3.9 tons of physical gold. The interesting thing is that in both cases, these purchases have been registered for the benefit of the bank's own house account rather than the accounts of their customers. So as an investor, as someone saving, do you think you should do as the banks are doing and not as the banks are saying? Now, if you do want to go and buy gold today, if you're thinking, right, okay, I'm going to buy some gold, you need to understand something really, really important. And I talk about this with new customers every day. There's a huge difference between spot price and retail price. What is spot price? Spot price is the price you will get if you go to Google and you type in gold. What is a gram of gold worth today? Price of a gram of gold today. Gram of gold price. This is, if you look today, the price of a gram of gold is $40 per gram. And that is the market price. That is if you go on to COMEX, for example, and you decide to buy some gold on the markets. Now, you're not going to believe this, but most gold traded on the markets doesn't even exist. Take a look at the chart on the right. COMEX, for example, are trading 228 times the amount of ounces of gold than they actually have in the vault. How are they allowed to do that? It's a fractional reserve system. It's completely legal. And this is why you can buy it for $40 a gram, because these companies know that the customers are never going to ask for it. They're never going to see it. You're not buying real physical yellow gold. You're buying fresh air. You're buying a bit of paper. You're buying a digital receipt for the gold. And that's why it's $40 per gram. It's not about ownership. It's only for people speculating on prices going up or down. Now let's talk about gold ownership. Let's talk about the price of a gram of gold online, price of a gram of gold from a dealer, or the price of gold buying a gram of gold on the internet. This is yellow metal delivered to your home, taking possession, private issue in your own home. This is retail price, and this is what we're talking about. Please don't ever confuse retail price and spot price. Every day people say to me, I've looked at Karatbars prices, I've gone on the internet, I've seen the price of a gram of gold, why is there a difference? The difference is because if you buy spot price gold, you're never going to actually see it. You're only buying a promise. Karatbars gold, let's take a look at that now, comes from an LBMA accredited refinery, which is the London Bullion Market Association. There are only certain refineries that produce gold that can go on the good delivery list. Karatbars only buy gold from these refineries. Karatbars logo is embedded into the gold during manufacture. It's 24 karat, 999.9 purity. It's got a certificate of authenticity, a hologram, serial number. It's sealed into a credit card sized card. It's got its own DNA security feature, which makes it unique to Karatbars, and it's machine readable. It's been delivered. Karatbars gold has been delivered without issue for the past 6 years, and that should really tell you something, because there are lots of companies out there who are 3 months old, 6 months old, a year old, and 90% of these companies never get past 12 months. Never buy anything from any online company that hasn't got a 2, 3, 4 year trading history. That's my advice. Delivering without issue, as I said. And if you're buying gold from Karatbars, you know it's real. There's lots of fake gold out there. If you're buying Karatbars, you know that the Karatbar is a mark of purity and authenticity in itself. And the great thing about Karatbars, we'll talk about it a little bit later, you can use Karatbars to buy goods and services right around the world in 2016 right now. On top of that, if you are buying gold, is your gold privately issued? You may not know this, but the executive order in the US, for example, the Gold Reserve Act, allows the government to seize any gold that isn't privately issued. And Karatbars gold is privately issued. It's very important. Now let's take a look at buying a gram of gold on the internet, for example. I went to a very well-known online website. They sell a lot of gold. I ordered 1 gram of gold. It arrived in a little petri dish, in a little plastic bag, and that's what I got. That's it on the left, okay? That's a gram of gold. Right beside it we have a Karatbar, and immediately you can see the difference. The Karatbar comes with the certificate, which is the card. You can see the hologram, you can see the Karatbar's logo stamped into it, you can see the signature, and you can see it's a really nice item in itself. A gram of gold, if you want to buy a gram of gold, that's fine. If you want to buy a Karatbar, then a Karatbar is a Karatbar, and a gram of gold is just a gram of gold. Let's take a look at retail prices for like products. So if you go to eBay, yes, you can buy grams of gold that have no serial number, that have no assay signature, that have no certificate, that have no hologram. We're not talking about those, so don't compare Karatbars with those. It's not the same grade of gold, it's not the same quality. Let's take a look at a similar Pamp Swiss. You can see there, I took this straight off eBay today. 1 gram Pamp Fortuna Swiss 999.9 gold bullion bar sealed with a certificate. We're getting close to similar to Karatbars. So 1 gram of gold like that on eBay today, you're looking at £59. That's €76 or $85. The Kinney bar, again, ones with even more security, you're looking at £69. This is for 1 gram. Horace, again, which is an LBMA accredited refinery. With the hologram, the Kinney bar, 999.9, sealed, everything, you're looking at between £64.95 and £69. That's €89 or $100 for a gram for the same type of quality of gold that Karatbars is actually selling. So keeping those figures in mind, how much does a Karatbar cost? Well, a 1 gram Karatbar today is €57. Price per gram obviously is €57, reading from left to right in the top column here. If you order from Karatbars International today, we can give you a 3% discount code. Get in touch with the person who sent you here today. We will get you a 3% code. That will give you 3% off all your purchases for 12 months. You only have to enter the code once. If you recommend Karatbars to family and friends for free, then you can earn up to 6% commission, which means you can get your gram price down to €51, 57 or £40 per gram. Let's take a look at the next line, 2.5 gram. 2.5 gram today from Karatbars costs $130 or $146. That's €52 per gram or $58. Take away your 3% and immediately we're down to €50 or $56. Take away your 6%, we're down to 47 or 52. A 5 gram card today is €240, $270. The price per gram immediately is way down to €48 or $54. Take away your 3% today, so you can go today and buy a 5 gram card from Karatbars with your 3% discount code, and it only works out at €46 or $51 per gram for 999.9 24 karat with a serial number hologram, all the security features and Karatbars unique DNA security features as well. And you can use Karatbars Gold to buy goods and services. Now you may ask yourself, why would someone buy a 1 gram for 57 when they can buy a 5 gram for 46? Well, 2 reasons really. Number 1, people might only be able to afford to buy 1 gram every month, so they're happy to do that. They can't afford to wait until they've got enough money to buy a 5 gram. But more importantly, it's really important to have the 1 grams and the 2.5 grams and the 5 gram denominations, because as I said, you can use Karatbars Gold to buy goods and services. And let's imagine you wanted to buy a pair of trainers, and the pair of trainers was €57. You could take out one of your 1 gram cards and pay using that. And if you only had 5 gram cards, you'd have to hand over the whole 5 grams. So that's why people buy the 1 grams, the 2.5 grams and the 5 grams, because of the way you can use Karatbars in the future. So taking a look at this example, right down in the bottom corner there, we can see €43, $48 or £34 per gram. That means that as a Karatbars customer, you have the potential to buy your gold for as little as €43, $48 or £34 per gram. And if we compare that with the previous page of between 59 and £69, which is between $76 and $89, and that are euros or $85 and $100 per gram. Karatbars are not expensive for the value and for the quality of the product that you're actually buying like for like. On top of that, it doesn't matter where else you buy your gold from in the world. No other company gives you the option of getting your gold for free. You can register for a free affiliate account today. You can start saving, buying some Karatbars products. Tell some of your family and friends. They can start saving and buying products. Again, there's no cost to you, no cost to them. And you can earn cash commissions and get your gold for free as well. People come to me all the time and say, Brian, I think I've found a website where you can buy gold for €1 a gram cheaper or €5 cheaper. That's great. I get all my gold for free from Karatbars International. And you cannot beat free. There is no other company out there that gives me the opportunity to earn my cash commissions and get free gold as well. Now, I did mention buying Karatbars products there. The great news is that we have a wide range of customers that buy our products. We have our 1 gram card, 2.5 gram and 5 gram, as you can see in the top. We also have 3D metal cards, Karatbars coins, Karatbars cash gold. You can see four different notes there. We have $1 on the top, €1, €5 on the top right. We have a sterling note in the bottom, UK sterling, and then we have on the bottom right we have a Karatbars cash gold. Now inside that note you can see there's 0.1 gram again of 999.924 karat gold. And this is the Karatbars cash gold notes. Soon we will have 0.2, 0.4 and 0.6, and these denominations are so important because you can actually go and spend these to buy goods and services as well. We have an entire gift range from birthday cards right up to congratulations, new babies, things like that. Some of these cards are also available in 0.1 gram format. We have cards for new babies, baby boys and baby girls. We've even got lovely books that you can put these into to encourage gold saving from birth. Country cards celebrating many of the different countries we operate in. As I said, we're in 120 countries around the world right now. We have collector cards which celebrate different events from, you can see there, Energy Karatbars, Germany winning the World Cup, Addo Bolden, who's the championship runner. We have one for the European Championships in France, which is coming up really soon. We have lots of other products, of course, containing gold. Karatbars sunglasses. We have Karatbars beauty products containing gold. Again, beautiful gifts for people if they're having a birthday, birthday celebrations or passing driving tests, things like that. All of these products you can see whenever you register on the website as well. Now, Karatbars is not a new company. We have fantastic partnerships all around the world. The US Fire Service there. We have Bobby Hull and Guy Lafleur, famous ice hockey players. We have a licensing agreement with the Vatican for Pope John Paul II limited edition cards. Martina Slabakova, world gold medalist speed skater. Sponsorships with official MotoGP sponsorships. We have our own Karatbars race team, which is fantastic. This is all great credibility for the company, and these are all things that you can get involved in selling as well. The biggest licensing agreement, the biggest partnership we have is with Real Madrid Football Club. These are limited edition cards. We're on our second collection of these now at the moment. And whenever it comes to sporting organisations, Real Madrid really are the most valuable sports team in the world and certainly the most famous football club in the world. So these are great associations, great partnerships that Karatbars already have. Delivery and payments are all carried out by FedEx insured couriers. So if you buy gold or you're buying products, FedEx deliver all of them. And if you're a business partner, you get paid on the Karatbars MasterCard. And your money is loaded onto that every Friday morning. Karatbars also supports lots of charities around the world. We have the Voices of Africa charity. When you buy one of those, a donation goes to that charity. We have the C4 program, which is safety for kids going to school. And just this month, we've released the World of Charity, which is a huge initiative by Karatbars. You give one of the charity cards to someone who needs help. They can then register on the website, they can get some of the cards and they can pass them on. So the whole idea is that we're, as a world and as a group of people around the world with Karatbars, we're getting involved in charity and helping other people. We also work with Branko Lustig, who won 2 Oscars for Schindler's List and Gladiator. He also worked in The Peacemaker, Hannibal and Black Hawk Down. New movies we're working on at the moment is a collaboration with the Marco Polo New Silk Road film, which is in pre-production. Karatbars have just been in Cannes just last week supporting the Cannes Film Festival, and the man at the bottom there, that's Vincent de Paul. He's an actor in a new film called Deprivation, which Karatbars is involved in and should be released in 2017. If you don't like any of the cards you've just seen, you can always design your own. You can order from one card, so just go to the website, upload your own image, Karatbars will produce the image for you and it will be sent out to you by FedEx. These are a huge opportunity here for business partners to speak to garages, real estate, nightclubs, anyone who would like an exclusive business card. Karatbars can produce those exclusive business cards for that business and put any design on the cards as well. Let's give you a look at some of the products in real life. That's me in the top left there. I've just got a selection of them in my hand. Top right there we can see the 5 gram cards and 2.5 gram. Close up, bottom right, we have the 2.5. In the center there we have the 1 gram card, and then to the left we have the Karatbars coins. These are beautiful products. I don't know anyone who's ever bought from Karatbars once and not been a repeat customer. People love the products, they love showing off the products, they love the fact that the Karatbars are credit card sized and they can keep them in their wallet. Now what can you do with the Karatbars later? Let's say you start building a collection now. Well, if like me you're saving for a pension, you're saving for I've got 3 children, I'm saving for their future, so I save them as a pension. My own pension I'm in control of. It doesn't matter if the government puts my pension age out to 85, 95 or 105. I've started my own pension I'm in control of. It's an inheritance for my own children and it's me building up my own legacy. You can always sell your Karatbars back to Karatbars. There is a buyback option. Not many people use it. It's only a safety net. The Karatbars buyback price is higher than any other gold buyback price from any other company. If you wanted to sell your Karatbars though, you would sell them privately. If someone in my group wanted to sell some Karatbars back to me, I wanted to sell them urgently, I would tell them to talk to me first. If I couldn't buy them for any reason, we can advertise it on our Facebook group. We have a huge social networking group within Karatbars, the company, and one of the other business partners would buy them from me first of all. You could also put it on eBay. I put a Karatbar on eBay just as an example to see how much it would sell for, and it sold for, worked out at 63 euros. So a card that only cost me 55 euros, I sold for 63 euros. There is a big demand for Karatbars because people know what they're buying. And of course, Karatbars have a higher resale value than a gram of gold because they're a Karatbar. You can use them in K-exchange centres to buy goods and services. You can use the new financial app to spend your gold. So let's imagine you have 300 euros worth of gold in your account. And you owe someone 200 euros, you can always send them 200 euros worth of gold. You can also use your financial app to pay one of the K-exchange centre businesses for your purchases. So the fact of a resale value of gold doesn't come into it because you can use the gold in your account, use the app to transfer it to someone else's account. The important thing is whether you get the gold delivered to your home or whether you keep it in free storage or whether you transfer it using the new financial app, it's your gold and it's in your possession, it's in your control. So if you want to become a customer today, I hope you've liked that. If you want to see all the products that I've just shown you and many more, Karatbars Gold, just remember, is 999.9, comes from an LBMA accredited refinery, it has DNA security, certificate, hologram, private issue, easy to sell if you need to. Comes in affordable quantities, there's free registration, no minimum orders, no subscriptions, no charges, no weekly or monthly or yearly fees from the company either. There are easy payment options, you can use your credit card or bank transfer or debit card. There's an auto purchase facility. If you just want to put your card details in and let's say you want to save 70 euros a month or 70 euros a week, there's options there to do it weekly or monthly. There's the gold buybacks facility as a safety net, or sell it to someone else in the company, which I would do first. Free delivery or free storage, and then delivery by FedEx, which is €13.50 inside Europe and €18.50 outside Europe. This is hassle-free gold saving and hassle-free product purchases as well. If you want to get started as a customer right now and you want to take a look at all the products, get back to the person who sent you here, get the referral link or sponsor name. There's no logical reason not to register. There's no cost. It's free information. Buy some products, buy one product even, set up an automatic weekly or monthly gold purchase and just see how easy it is to deal with Karatbars International. Now, if you want to become a business partner, if you'd like to promote some of those products, if you think you'd like to promote the branding cards or the savings plans, then we need to hear from you right now today. In the USA, there are 308 million people, 237 million of which are over 18, and anyone over the age of 18 can and should be a gold saver. Karatbars' target is 1 million customers this year. These customers are going to come in from somewhere. You might as well be the business partner that brings those customers in. It's a simple business model. We offer a free gold savings account. Someone opens the free gold savings account and you earn commissions when a purchase is made. Doesn't get any more simple than that. It's a completely free business. There's no cost, no fees, no subscriptions, no forced purchases or charges. You get your own online shop, your own landing page, you get digital brochures, presentation, and your own Karatbars website and your own free marketing system as well. Remember, there's no cost to setting up a Karatbars business today. You can do that right now at the end of this video by simply registering. And there's no reason not to do that. Now, Karatbars basic training, very, very simple. You start saving in gold yourself. You tell other people you're saving in gold and you help them open a free account. You make some money and you make free gold. Karatbars advanced training, start saving in gold again. You tell a lot of people you're saving in gold and have a lot of people open an account and you make a lot of money and you make a lot of free gold. That really is Karatbars in a nutshell. Now, an option that you have, and this is completely optional, is to buy a marketing package. Why would you do that? Well, you can build the business online, of course, but it's much easier, in my opinion, to sell Karatbars as a concept. It's much easier to describe the business if you've got your brochures, if you've got some gold in your own possession. Imagine going painting without a paintbrush or some white spirit. It's a bit like that. This is completely optional, but I do recommend it. You can purchase a marketing package using your credit card, debit card, or bank transfer. Buying a marketing package is just a one-off cost. It's delivered to your home by FedEx. There are no monthly fees or subscriptions once you've bought the package, and you can upgrade from one package to another by paying the difference. So really, there's a package to suit every single budget. A starter package is just €125. That's $136 or £95. Now, to set up any business anywhere in the world, £95 or $136 is absolutely nothing. The silver package is €345, $377. You get 10% commission on that. Now, what are the commissions that you see there on the right? Well, it's very easy. If you're a silver package member, and you can see there it's €345, for example, and you talk to someone else and they decide they want to become a business partner, well, Karatbars will reward you for that introduction. Karatbars will reward you for bringing that new business partner into the company. Your reward for that is 10% of the 345, so it'd be $34.50. Really simple. A gold package is $779 and a VIP package is $2,000. So let's imagine today you think, okay, I can afford $779. I'm going to buy the gold package, and then next week you decide I want to go to VIP. Well, you just pay the difference between $779 and $2,000. So there's no penalty. You're not penalized for starting on a lower package and moving up. I, for example, started on a silver package back in 2013. The package arrived. I was delighted with the package. I was delighted with the products inside, and I upgraded to the VIP level. That's how I did it. So it's very, very simple. Karatbars is a very, very stress-free business. If you're a VIP member like me and you talk to other people and they decide they want to copy you, they want to be a VIP as well in their area, well, I would earn 20% of 2,000, which is €400. So I get €400 for that introduction. Karatbars marketing packages, let's take a look at them. The VIP package has one of the 0.1 gram cash gold inside. It's got a pin, 20 bonus cards, which you can give to customers to give 3% off the purchases. 40 €100 bonus cards, which again you can give to customers. 3 1 gram classic cards. You get your image brochures on gold, brochures on key exchange centres, so you can go and talk to those. Brochures on branding cards, so you can talk to companies about the branding card options. A full presentation, which you can show to customers, and a copy of the marketing plan if you're talking to any business partners as well. The packages are lovely. You can see the VIP package there. I'm just holding up to demonstrate on the picture on the right, but the packages are fantastic whenever it arrives by FedEx. I love it whenever the packages arrive because customers and business partners always ring me up and say, Brian, I got my package, it was lovely, really happy with it. If you want to buy extra marketing materials, they're all supplied too. Many people build their Karatbars business completely offline, and that's fine as well. You've got pull-up banners, t-shirts, polo shirts, discount cards and extra brochures if you want to order those. The Karatbars affiliate program has 7 different ways to earn. You can earn double income in your first 6 weeks. There's uni-level commissions, generation bonuses, Karatbars pool. There's a gold fund where you can earn free gold. There's incentives. I've just recently won €1,600 worth of gold, and I won €800 worth of gold simply for hitting customer targets, which is great. You get package bonuses if you decide to take part in that dual team I was just talking about. If you buy one of the packages, you can take part in that, and you can take part in the dual team bonuses as well. So lots of different ways to earn. If you want to read the entire marketing plan, register at the end of this video, go to the download section, the marketing plan is there. As I said before, you're paid weekly onto the Karatbars MasterCard. Once you've earned €35, it's sent out to you automatically from London, and you can use that in any shop anywhere in the world, or you can use it to take your money out of the ATM every Friday. There are lots of success stories around the world with Karatbars. Karatbars gave away 10 Jeep Compasses last year. People are going on cruises, getting gold Rolexes and new cars. You can even get your own villa built by hitting certain targets as well. Just recently, Karatbars paid for me to go to LA. I was in LA for 10 days, stayed in Beverly Hills, hired a Ferrari. Karatbars paid for the flights, paid for the hotel, paid for everything. And that's the type of company you're getting involved with Karatbars International. It's a level playing field. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what your background is. Get started today, start promoting the business, help people save in gold and build your business. Who is your market then? Anyone over the age of 18 in 120 countries who has cash or paper money. Anyone who buys birthday cards, Christmas cards, celebration gifts. So that's basically everybody, every single person you know can and should be a Karatbars customer if they're over 18. That's a huge market. Businesses who would like a unique business card, such as garages, nightclubs, real estate, organisations looking to raise money, charities, sports clubs, football clubs, that type of thing. People who like to save, we're not getting any interest in the bank, so people who have savings in the bank not getting any interest, talk to them. People without a pension plan, like I was. People who've done a lot of travelling into different countries and they don't have any solid pension. Second income seekers, we're looking for business partners right now. You can do this on top of your own job. If you've already got a job, do a few hours every evening. Remember, there's no targets. You can work when you like, whenever you like. your customers buy, you get the commissions. Very simple. Anyone who wants to run their own business full time, especially need to speak to those people right now. We're still very much in a growth phase. We need business partners right throughout Ireland, throughout the UK, throughout the USA, Japan, Singapore, Australia, all around the world. If you're watching this video and you want to run a full-time business, let's get talking today. Let's get you started and get your business going. Now, building your business is very simple. This is why Karatbars has been so successful. All you need to do is become a professional inviter. You don't need to become an expert in gold. You don't need to become an expert in Karatbars. Okay, certainly not right away. All you have to do is invite people to watch this presentation. This presentation you can either do live in your own home, so you can play it to people in your own living room. Just get them round, sit them on the sofa and play the video. That's all you need to do. If you don't want to bring people into your house, or if you're not comfortable standing in front of people, then just ask them to go to thismightbeofinterest.com. And this presentation is live there 24/7 all around the world. If the people are happy with what they saw in the video, then registration is free. Tell the person to go to karatbars.com and enter your username when asked for a sponsor. They can then register and read all the information. All the information in this video is in the website, as I said at the beginning. If they have some questions and you don't know the answers, pass them on to the team leader, pass them on to someone like me, and we will speak to them for you. We will help get them up and running for you. You have so much help from your upline and managers. And be realistic, as I always tell people, ask at least 3 people every day to watch the video, and your business is guaranteed to be successful. So presentation, registration, conversation. If you do that over and over again, you will build a successful business, and you don't need any special skills to do that. Support is ongoing for free. Global Support Desk is open 7 days through my office here. I'm talking to you from now. The only time you can't get hold of me is when I'm recording a video like this. You can get me through WhatsApp, through Skype, through email, through Viber, through telephone. You have online sales training, offline sales training. You can do a combination of both if you prefer. We'll have a one-to-one conversation and we'll get a plan that suits you, suits your time, suits your family, suits your budget. Advert posting services around the world. We have weekly newsletters that we send out with new products, so you're kept up to date. I can do 3-way calls for you if you like. The most important thing is that we give you daily mentoring, daily motivation, coaching and skills development. So if you've never done sales before, don't worry. We will turn you into a sales expert in the next 12 months, all right? And this is available to every single person in my organization. So if you're in my organization and you're watching this, you can get in touch with me for free support, motivation and services. And this will take as long as it takes. I've worked with some people for 2 months and they're up and running, they're happy running their own business. I've worked with other people and it's taken 2 years to get them to that stage. So I will work with you for as long as it takes. The best thing about all of this is you should enjoy it. Karatbars is a very respectable, highly regarded company in the world. We have a 6-year solid trading history. All the products are delivered on time, so you don't need to worry about that. The products are fantastic. Your customers will be delighted whenever they actually get their delivery. That means you're going to have happy customers. You will have 24/7 personal support and support from other leaders in the company and Karatbars head office. You will start earning a passive residual income. That's because you've got no targets, remember. You've got no fees, subscriptions or anything like that. And because there are no fees, there are no cancellations, so your business only ever gets bigger. Your business never shrinks. You're paid every single Friday and you're paid all of your commissions. No one ever takes them off you for any reason. And as I said before, Karatbars is a business you can be proud of. The best thing about Karatbars International is true freedom. What I mean by that is there's no point in having lots of money if you're having to get up every morning at 9 o'clock and work yourself into the ground. You could be the best brain surgeon in the world and you still have to get up at 9 o'clock and go to the hospital and start cutting into someone's head to make your money. That's not freedom. What Karatbars gives you is true freedom. You can work when you want, no boss to answer to, no stress or overheads, no targets. You can do what you want, when you want, where you want, with whoever you want. And that's perfectly described in 3 little pictures at the bottom. That's me on the right with my son Keegan. That's my little daughter Emily in the middle. And that's little Bryony in the left. And just above that, that's my wife. We can go on holidays whenever we want. I can get up whatever time of the day I want. Yes, I get up early because I'm doing support and I like looking after the team. But that's not something you have to do once your team is up and running. I do it because I enjoy doing it. I can take the sunny days off, as I always say to people. I get up in the morning, I get Emily and Bryony ready for the childminders, and because I can be there whenever they come home, and I can spend as much or as little time with people as I want. I can buy the things I want, and that is really true freedom. A passive residual income happening whenever I go to bed at night. People are buying products from my business all over the world, so I'm making money when I sleep as well as during the day as well. If I go on holidays for a week, I'm still making that amount of money because it's passive residual income. Now, if you want to get started as a business partner, get back to the person who sent you here today, or there may be a link underneath this video. If there is, click that. If not, get back to the person who sent you here. You will need a referral link. You will need their name to register. You need a Karatbars sponsor name. There's no logical reason not to register. There's no cost, and it's free information within the website. This video is just an overview of everything that's already there. You can start for free or choose a marketing package from just 125 or 137, £96, and then get started becoming a professional inviter. It really is as easy as that. And people are making six-figure incomes simply because they've been professional inviters and they've done it for 2, 3, 4 years. Highly recommended again. Buy some products to show people, and of course set up your weekly and monthly goal savings for yourself. The most important thing about all this is register and set up your own weekly or monthly gold purchase for yourself and start securing your own wealth and physical gold. That's it for this little video. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope to see you again in another video.